Dubai Mall, second floor, near the large book area. I can't believe a foreign land such as this would have such a beautiful bookshop, so organized and so full of varieties. It's so amazing. Bookshelves after bookshelves. It's so tremendous. Wow, look, there's a lot of Japanese manga, too. Oh, is it perhaps this bookstore is ran by a Japanese company, maybe? However, I bet if it's not popular, they won't put it out, right? It says parentheses, it has no relation whatsoever, but feels good to see the manga out in public. My goodness, this is. It's Aruburai Waraifura, aka the story of 1,000 nights, the quote unquote thousand night, thousand stories one night at a time, right? The Arafuru Raira wa Raira. Look, look! It seems that the children of this location truly does read your book. This is your story to tell, isn't it? The sheer fact that the words that you've spoken in the past has become a story of figure and became the ship of a book. It's quite wonderful, you see. And look, you in the picture book is very pretty, isn't she? Um, that's very embarrassing that I might, perish. Dubai Mall, ground floor. Level shoes, aka area specifically meant for shoes and fitting. No way. Are you serious? This large? This location? It has nothing but shoes? A shopping zone dedicated on shoe expertise? Uh, no way. This must be some sort of a prank or a joke. There's no way a place like that truly exists. This must be a trap. I know it to be true. Just like fairies, just like fairies in the beginning of time in the forest would lure humans with a sweet scent of yeah, sweet scent with a sweet scent and allure them nearby. This must be a trap. Too bad. I won't be. Yeah, I won't be. Yeah, sucks to be you. I won't be. I won't be caught on your little trap. Dots. D- uh. Uh. Mm, well. Uh, uh, Perhaps I might need an example of what kind of trickery that they're using exactly to pull this off. Um. Maybe I will spring it, just as an example. She got lured in. Hook, line, and sinker, boys. Dubai Mall. Ground floor. Dubai Dino, aka location where it shows dinosaur bones. Oh, whoa. Why is there an entire bone structural and individual explanation in pieces of a dinosaur here? This is inside of a shopping mall, you know? Well, it does get me pretty hyped that's there, though. Dubai Mall, second floor. Dubai Museum, Dubai Aquarium. Oh my. In the middle of a desert, a country such as this, to have something so peculiar. Ah, indeed. Almost as if we are walking together inside of the sea itself, my dear. I believe this place gives off quite an amazing vibe. A great atmosphere, don't you think, my love? Mm, the darkness here is quite perfect. After all, my blood and splatters won't be too much for the others and won't cause any problematics. Won't have to worry about being too flashy in this dark location. Blushes. My love, please, don't make such a shyful face. After all, there's no worry for us to be here. There's no worry for us and you to be worried about. Mm. This place indeed truly is a wonderful place. Dubai Mall, L, G floor. 玉店みたい。Oh, jewel shop. What? What's going on here? Wow. All these jewels are like high value on the top of the tier. Its quality, weight, size is on the next level. Eden? Is this perhaps the Eden? The oasis beyond the desert lands? Yeah. Hey, you. I want that diamond over there. Such a blessing. Such bliss. Um, we've been walking a little bit for a while. It seems that a lot of the locations have been very active. I sincerely agree. Um, it's more wealthy and entirely more cheerful compared to like these marketplaces and um uh souk areas. However, unfortunately, there is an embarrassment. There's an embarrassment of the goddess of the heavens that is so excited that she's lost her cool and demeanor all the way though. So let's just come to a conclusion that we didn't see that goddess, okay? We didn't see anything. You don't see her, okay? Yes. Hmm. It seems that a lot of servants here do a lot of purchasing. I can definitely see that they're blessed slash happy with their emotions quite high. However, someone as I do not understand this at the moment. I thought when it comes to shopping, it was an active maneuver required to get things that are necessary to your own necessity. But this feeling and this notion of people going to other stores and location, even though you don't need to purchase these things that are not necessary. For an example, if there was an excelled cake shop, if there's an excelled cake shop, multiple lined up left and right, in the very end, in blink of an eye, both of my hands will be filled with a roll cake instantaneously of that purchase. It will be impossible for me to consume it all. Consume it all at all. Both hands, roll cakes, double fisted. The calories would explode in tremendous value. Yeah, and so um, Karna specifically stating right that like I understand the concept of unnecessary shopping, but I also don't understand why that is a thing, right? And so he gives it an example saying that if there's an Excel cake shop, if there's so many of them lined up, um, I would buy a roll cake, right? That would equivalent to have two hands full, meaning that like he would buy cakes after cakes after cakes after cakes after cakes after cakes after cakes, meaning that he would buy a handful, two handful worth of cakes at least, right? And specifically on roll cake too. And then he says, I can't eat them all. After all, the tremendous amount of calories would explode. And so protagonist asked the question, why specifically roll cake? And then you have a second option that says, perhaps it's a new noble phantasm by Miss Ganesha. Well, when it comes to buying something high quality, it means buying and purchasing that notion itself would even allow you to taste the bless and the happiness to a certain extent, you see. In actuality, there's not a lot of purchasing opportunities for people to have where they worry about the quality and its entire structural integrity of a certain product, you see. So essentially, Bartholomew is saying that buying something fancy, buying something rich, that itself can give happiness slash blessing, right? Because after all, buying things that like you can't essentially Bartholomew is saying that it's rare to be picky these days, right? So you're gonna have to live with what you got most of the time. So Bartholomew is explaining that you don't get a lot of purchasing opportunities when you are like honing in on quality, right? The quality assurance shopping doesn't always happen because you don't have the luxury to do so. Because in actuality, it all begins and comes down to the fact that if there is a shop specialty catered towards that problem or circumstances that you're looking for. However, in this location, that question gets blown off the waters. It says with the immense highest quality guaranteed of both yeah, looks and its insides as a trade of high value. Most of them are practically guaranteed its quality assurance. それを心ゆくまで機能できるというのは、yeah, the sheer fact that you can utilize and purchase things to your heart's content like this, that itself can always gives a pleasurable experience of luxurious experience of high quality, giving you happiness. It says, "Oh my God, I can't believe this guy can talk things about. I can't believe he's explaining things. I can't believe explaining things that's not monobanged or hairstyle specific. Isn't it nice once in a while? Don't you think? When it comes to be able to be profitable in the pirating side of things, you have to be constantly be a merchant of qualities and assurance of items. After all, so please do understand that a lot of people who work in piracy also knows the monetary values and qualities. Master, what have you purchased? Um, in actuality, I didn't buy anything. It's just so fun, kind of looking around, you know? Uh, I can understand that feeling. However, BB gave us a wonderful opportunity. She's given us her card. There's an opportunity chance for a purchase here, but I don't think. Yeah, I think it would be quite the waste if we would just dilly dally and wander around and not make a decisive purchase. Maybe there's something we can. Ah, I've just come up with a good idea, Musta. How about not buying things for yourself, but maybe perhaps buying a present for someone else specifically? Why don't we change that opportunity? Why don't we change the opportune view, outlook view, and go for that approach, perhaps? So why don't we all, in a random group, yeah, with a random number of group, we'll split, and we will buy we will buy a present, and we would trade it for those people who thinks they'll enjoy it. That sounds like awesome. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome direction. A fun little event, I suppose. Indeed, isn't it? I agree. If we're going to constantly hold us, if we're going to constantly hold ourselves from purchasing things, it might be a good change of view and change of approach to gift and care for someone. Hmm, sounds good to me. Understood. Then I will prepare. Uh, I will prepare a raffle to see which groups will be connected. So please wait a moment. So right now we're raffling. So we're gonna get split it into two groups.